of Coffee, we have an interesting, it was almost like a man on the street type of report from Joe. And he did give me permission to use the text messages that he sent me, in addition to a couple of photographs. And so there I was, minding my own business, doing some grocery shopping in Food City, trying to find the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Yeah, I actually do that sometime. And got a text, and it was the following photograph. And Joe had written, I was literally sitting and typing, and my arm started burning, and now there are 3 scratches. And as you could see, the scratches were significant. And this is a picture of his desk. And so he was really concerned, as you can imagine, and he knew what was going on. And, he said he was just typing a email and was on a conference call. And then he said that he felt like he had a bug bite or similar. He looked down and saw that he was bleeding. If that's a bug bite, I do not get the big boot, because that, yeah. And so he said that, he had a paper towel and he was daubed it. And that was when he recognized that there was the 3 scratches. He said he didn't have a weird feeling before it happened, and there was no way that he could have accidentally have hit something because he had been in the office all day. And so what I had suggested was that he get a cross and have that blessed. He needs to place that in his office. It would also be a good thing for him to get a clergy person. God, I don't do the PC shit well at all. Anyhow, to go through the property and have it blessed, to rebuke and bind anything that is a force of darkness, walk the property. Might be a good thing, Joe, to get you some little things of salt. You can get little bowls. It doesn't matter what it is. But put some, just regular table salt will work. You don't have to get fancy with this stuff. In the corners, not only of your office, but perhaps the corners of the warehouse. If somebody wonders, I don't know, make up something, tell them that you thought that it would repel bugs. Because if the other employees know that there's a possibility of having a paranormal something that could attack, we don't want to have panic, now do we? So the only time that I have ever experienced, I actually did experience something like this in the house once. And that was the only time, and I had taken a nap. Didn't think anything about it, came through the house, and it was probably a kid or somebody noticed, and it's like, what happened to your leg? And I'm like, what do you mean? And I looked down, and the same thing, there were these scratches that had bled. It wasn't like a severe, but it just welled up. And I'm like, that's interesting. And so I wasn't even aware of what that was. So Joe, you take care. Keep your head on a swivel out there. And, my theory is that if it's something that's attacking, that can harm you physically, then that goes into the realm of the demonic. That's not just ghost. So, yeah, you take care of yourself. Thank you for letting me share that. Folks, if you all have any kind of supernatural or paranormal experiences, cryptozoology, which includes Bigfoot, chupacabras, the rake, skinwalkers, any of those things like that. That's for you folks out there in the Midwest and stuff more than it is those of us that live in the mountains. Any kind of family legends, local legends, whatever you have, send those to cupofcoffeewithscream at gmail.com. And I will tell you that planetary alignments, there's going to be some really rough stuff, and the Leo King, and I will leave a link for the Leo King. His presentation may not be for everyone because he is double Leo, and so there's a little bit of bombastic, which that doesn't bother me because I am Leo. And if you listen closely to what's being said rather than how it's being said, you can learn a whole lot. And I have, lived by a lot of the things that he has said since 2013. And so, from personal testimony, that man has helped me get through some really, really rough times. So when he says that there's some rough times approaching this weekend, absolutely. And if you can possibly afford to become a subscriber to him, I urge you to do so. It's worth the pennies. It really is. If you have to go out and save up pop cans, it's that good. So you all keep your head on a swivel. Watch your surroundings. Do not over imbibe this weekend. It's a better thing to be clear-headed at all times these days. And that keeps you out of a whole lot of trouble. And you all have a beautiful, blessed day.